Hello my friends. My name is Bot Mathematician, and this is Holomancer.
We are very happy to see you all again.
Today we are broadcasting directly from the tent of the League of Explorers, right in the center of Uldum. We surveyed every hidden corner of this ancient place, and collected a ton of interesting facts about the new expansion.
The invasion of Uldum will come very soon. We decided to help you prepare for this battle. To do this, we decided to publish a list of the best cards according to the community, as well as give estimates from qualified experts.
Hi, I have a question from the GADGETZAN Gazette. Every lackey in Azeroth knows that the community is constantly mistaken in their predictions. How can this list be useful?
Dora, you are absolutely right. First of all, we do it for fun.
That's gotta stay.
In addition, in 4 months we will be able to determine how badly we were all mistaken in our predictions about the potential of some cards. Finally, this list is a good way to determine your level of luck when you open your packs.
Wow, I got a card that is potentially strong. I am very happy.
Yes, exactly. We hope that this list will help you understand which cards may have potential during the first few days of the new expansion.
We have merged all community voting results from popular resources into one list. On the basis of these data, we have determined the coefficient of alleged power for each card. After that, we have divided all the cards into different categories.
This job has taken a lot of effort, and the best reward for us would be the support of our wonderful community. If you want to support us, please like this video, or subscribe, and become part of our little tavern.
So, let's get started with the most potentially powerful legendary cards. In addition to the coefficient of alleged power, we have added an evaluation according to the 5-star ratings from popular streamers. As you can see, the absolute leader in these lists is Bizarre Burglary. Completing this quest will reward the rogue with the new hero power. The text of this says, equip a 3/2 blade with immune while attacking.
And what is your favorite legendary card? Do you think all these legendary cards will find their place in decks, like the cards from Rise of Shadows did? Please take part in the vote, and share your opinion in the comments.
In each expansion, we get several absolutely useless legendary cards. As we said, the only exception was Rise of Shadows. This time, these 3 cards are absolutely useless according to the community's opinion. Reno the Relicologist is the absolute leader on this list.
Holy Yogg Saron, I received these 3 legendary cards from my pre-order. These are considered terrible. I want to die. Blizzard, give me my money back.
The end is coming!
I'm sorry, friend. Anything can happen, but you should not be upset. Firstly, these cards may not be as bad as they look at first glance.
Are you serious?
And secondly, you will have an epic story of failure that you can share on the forums and in the comments. Remember, this is just a game.
And what can you say about the new mechanics?
Oh, this is an interesting question. Let's get started with the main mechanics of this expansion, legendary quests. As you already know, Rogue got the best quest card.
Now let's look at the legendary cards for the League of Explorers. Sir Finley the Murloc was the strongest member of this team.
As you all know, plague cards are printed for each class from the League of Evil. According to community votes, Plague of Murlocs is potentially the best card.
Finally, let's look at the cards with new keyword, Reborn. In total, we received 13 such creatures. Restless Mummy, a warrior card, was rated the best.
In general, the community is not enthusiastic about the quests, the new keyword, or League of Explorers cards. All of these mechanics received a rating of only 3 stars from players.
This is a very low figure. For the second time in a row, players have given very low marks to the main mechanics of a new expansion. The only exception is plague cards. Players rated this mechanic at 4 stars.
And now let's look at the 10 potentially strongest epic cards.
Next, the bad epic cards. Here are the top 3 worst epic cards. Desert Obelisk is the absolute leader on this list. More than half of players consider this card to be absolute rubbish. This card is completely useless.
Now let's very quickly look at all class cards, and determine the classes that received the worst cards. This time, according to the community, all classes received about the same amount of good cards, the only exception being the Paladin and Priest.
Let's start with the worst class. Unexpectedly for us, the best card for the Paladin was Sir Finley of the Sands. It seems that the developers want us to play with aggressive decks this expansion. In 8th place is Hunter. The community does not believe in the power and potential of its new mechanics and options. However, Hyena Alpha was very much appreciated. This is one of the best cards of the expansion.
7th place belongs to the Rogue. It is not surprising that the new legendary quest was so highly praised. It is quite easy to execute, and the Rogue received several interesting cards that allow you to get additional resources.
6th place is held by Druid. We received a lot of support for choose one decks, but despite this, Token Druid is not less attractive. The card with the most potential is Oasis Surger. In 5th place is Warlock. It seems that Zoo Warlock with lackeys has every chance of becoming the best deck in the meta game. Also, Plot Twist decks received some support in the form of a legendary quest. In spot 4 is Mage. The only thing that can be said about the new mechanics is spells, spells and spells. We got a really big pool of cards with spell synergies. The Mage will definitely retain the rank of the King of Random in this expansion.
3rd place belongs to Warrior. The community has been very appreciative of these new cards. The main concepts that the developers are offering us are taunt and weapons.
The 2nd place is held by Shaman. We again got several creatures with battle cries, and some cards that work well with lackeys. Shudderwalk also grows in power due to these additions. And finally, the best cards were given to Priest. As you can see, the community has great expectations for Activate the Obelisk. To complete this quest you need to restore 15 health. With the help of new cards, this is an easy task. Will this be enough to pull the priest up from the bottom of the meta game? We're not so sure about that. But the opinions of popular streamers are radically different. Kripparrian believes that these cards are strong enough, and Trump has the opposite opinion.
But what about neutral cards? You completely forgot about common and rare cards. Did we get any interesting mechanics?
Thanks for reminding me, Dora. Here is a list of the top 10 neutral cards with low rarity. Some of these cards look really interesting, but only one card from this list received 5 stars from the community, Questing Explorer. Other cards received 4 stars.
Let's look at the coefficient of alleged power by rarity. Legendary cards traditionally receive the most points. It seems to us that the players slightly exaggerated the importance of legendary cards in this set. Players also have high hopes for epic cards. This indicator is much higher than in previous sets, and we are absolutely in solidarity with the opinion of the community at this point.
And now for the final list for today. This is a comparative table of the best Uldum cards. We have put all the best cards into one general list. Thus, you can see the top 20 cards according to community votes. Will these cards be influential in the meta game or not? We will know very soon.
It's time to summarize. The full card set impressed the community significantly more than cards from other expansions.
Even more than cards than from Rise of Shadows?
Yes, this is a really interesting fact. Players definitely expect big changes in the meta game, and believe that the new cards will occupy a very important place in new archetypes and old decks.
Look for the text version of this list on the pages of our newspaper. You will find the link in the description.
We also want to remind you about the results of past expansions. You have an excellent opportunity to find out which cards the players made their bets, and find out how much they were wrong. You can find a link in the description.
We've already learned so much about the new cards, and we are interested in knowing your impressions. So, are you excited for the new cards?
And what do you think the new meta will look like? We created a YouTube poll. Find the button on the screen, please vote and share your opinion in the comments.
Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for being with us.
And special thanks to Chris for text editing.
We will meet in new videos.
Good luck.